We are excited that we are celebrating the reopening of our center after 16 months of closure.
Good afternoon, seniors. Ward 7 seniors, how are y'all doing out there? So again, I'm Garrett King. I'm the Chief of Staff at the Department of Aging and Community Living. Before I just want to give a huge thank you to your center director, the staff. They have been such a strong support for us during this time. And I know we have missed you guys, and I cannot wait to see you and dance with you guys, maybe play bingo or a card game. I will be here. Thank you and welcome back. Live boldly, love boldly. Thanks.
Hey, how y'all doing today? That's good. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I'm not from DC. I'm not a native Washingtonian. My kids will be native Washingtonians, though, right? As I go across the city, there's no finer people than the people in Ward 7. And from what I can tell today, with age, it just get finer. So, it's an honor to be here today. I was trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to talk about with you guys. And I thought that it would be really fitting to talk a little bit about why do we celebrate Pride Month here in June. So I'm not going to try to give a history lesson, but I do want to drop some knowledge, and I also like to talk about, I guess, all the struggles that people that identified as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex, gender nonconforming, questioning, queer, or two-spirit go through. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but his Pride Month actually started because of a single brick being launched through a window at what they call the Stonewall Inn in New York City. Marsha P. Johnson, June 28th, 1969. New York City had these regulations in place and these laws in place that will prohibit people who were same-gender loving from conjugating and from also trying to find a partner. They sent some undercover units into this bar, and they needed the undercover units to kind of examine and collect evidence so they can take action. Once they start seeing, homosexual activity happening, and I'm not talking about, anything graphic, but just people just acting very casual with one another, that gave them the permission for them to go and strike. 10 officers, suited and booted, ran up in the bar, started throwing people to the ground, yelling all kinds of insults, and anything that you can imagine. Not that different from what we see throughout the country, the way they treat us, right? So, this powerful lady, some people will call her a drag queen. Back then at that time, we didn't really use the term transgender woman appropriately, but she was a woman. She identified herself as a woman. She got fed up. Some people say it was a brick. Some people say it was a shot glass, one of the glasses that she had just got done drinking while she was at the bar. But whatever it was, she took that sucker and launched it through the window. And that began the Stonewall riot. That riot lasted for 2 days. 2 whole days of people just because they identify themselves as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, intersex, gender nonconforming, questioning, queer, or two-spirit. They had to endure the abuse of the police. They had to endure people on the streets calling them names. People spit at them through bottles, through rocks. Anything that you could imagine, they did it to those people. But for 2 days, they fought. I'm not gonna tear up though, but when I think about it though, like our struggles are so almost tightly knit to our community, the Black community in a sense, where for so long we've been trying to just prove that we are just as capable, if not even better sometimes, than any other race. It's this whole narrative in the United States of America that we have that you cannot, they don't want you to get too big for yourself, The LGBT community has fought and struggled for so long. And for people of color who identify LGBTQ, GI, GNC too, they have those same struggles as well. So when we talk about June, this is what we're celebrating.
I'm Janice Austin Mason. I'm a member of the Washington Senior Wellness Center, and we are here, and I am so happy we are back in our center. We are back in our center for this great activity today. We have missed it. We've been out for 16 months, 16 long, hard months, but we're looking for a great time. We're having a wonderful time here, and we're thankful for everyone that we did our Zoom, but it's nothing like being here in person. I'm mighty thankful.